Hello guys, so today we are here to solve our bi-weekly contest, the latest contest which happened, which finished just few moments before. And in this contest, the first problem was find indices of stable mountains. So in this problem, if we see the problem, in this problem we are given, a function named as stable mountains, okay, and this stable mountains is taking an array of height int array and another int value called threshold. So to understand this problem, what we will do that we'll go through the problem statement, and the problem statement says that there are n mountains in a row. Each mountain has a height, okay, and you are given an integer array height where height of I represents the height of the mountain I and an integer threshold. So height of I represents the height of the mountain I, okay, and it's saying the mountain is called stable if the mountain just before it, if it exists, has a height strictly greater than threshold. Okay, so ith mountain is stable if I minus 1 mountain is greater than, strictly greater than threshold. And it's also mentioning that mountain 0 is not stable, so we can always start our calculation from index 1 and check whether 0th mountain is greater than, height is greater than threshold or not. Then we can come to index 2 and check at the index 1 whether the mountain is height is strictly greater than threshold or not, and so on till we go to the n-1 index. At the n-1 index we'll be checking n-2 index, mountain is greater than, mountain's height is strictly greater than threshold or not. So this is the way to solve this problem. And to solve this problem, we'll what we'll do that we'll just declare a list, and so this list is going to contain the result, okay, and we will initialize it with an array list, okay, and then what we'll do that we'll initialize I is equal to 1 because mountain 0 is not stable. It is given in the problem statement itself. Here the problem statement itself, it is mentioned that the mountain 0 is not at all stable, okay. So note that mountain 0 is not at all stable, so that's why our count should begin with I is equal to 1, okay, and then I is less than, so it's better that we take the height of this mountain in this variable height dot length, okay, like this. And if it is like this, then we will do a simple check, like if height of I minus 1 is greater than threshold. If it is greater than threshold, then we'll be in the result, what we will be doing, that we'll be doing result dot add of I, okay, and at the end we'll be returning this result, okay. So it's simple problem, and simple problem has to have a simple solution. So it is getting accepted. Let me submit this. So it is getting accepted, okay. Can we do this problem in different ways also? Yes, it can be done in different way also. We can instead of doing all this, we can directly create a int stream, and int stream dot range we can do, and in the range we can take 1 and height dot length, okay, and then we can take a filter and ith thing will be allowed to go if height of the I minus 1 is greater than threshold. As mentioned in the problem statement, it should be strictly greater than the threshold. And then we have to do a boxed, because we want to return a and after this what we'll do that we'll do collect, and in the collect we'll be passing this collector collectors.to list like this. Okay, and that's it. I hope if I have not made any mistake, then this should work. So in the first line, we are taking, primitive int stream on the height array from the range 0 to 1 to height of length. Okay, so let's see. So int capital S. Perfect. 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 So these are the two ways that we can solve this problem. If you have any doubt, please post your doubts in the comments, and happily I'll try to answer those doubts. With this, let me, close this podcast. Thanks a lot.